Okay, everybody, yes, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. Still Wednesday, April 19, 2023. I know most of you were expecting to see me during a live stream, which I usually do 1:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. However, I totally messed up my schedule. And I got to do something later, so I will not be able to do a live stream. So I'm getting this video out now. It is just about a quarter after 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The market is still open. And of course, it's a freak show. We just heard from, let's see, the ultimate freaking central banker freak. And I'm talking about Ben Bernanke. Yeah, they dusted it off. And they paraded it out to tell you and me, like we trust that thing. Okay, we don't trust him at all. Okay, I was going to say something very bad, but you all of you out here fill in the blank. This thing is responsible, honestly, for bringing down the entire global financial system the last time. But now he's being paraded out as some authority figure, as they're doing lately, to dictate your life to you. So this thing, Ben Bernanke, dusted him off, put him in a nice suit, and he wants you to know that it is possible. Are you ready for this one? It is possible that the United States could fall into a mild recession. Oh yes, a mild recession. Meanwhile, we just got news out of the Federal Reserve under the current freak Yellowstone, the Beige Book, saying that the economy is actually slowing down faster than they believed it would, with employment growth here slowing also faster than they thought it would. Really, honestly, are they that dumb? Did they want us to believe that they're that stupid? No, this is all by design. People, listen to me. Why do you think, honestly, what's the real reason behind what central banks collectively are doing together to the freaking world? They're raising rates, they're raising rates, they're raising rates. Just because it's fun and they want to frolic around because they love it and they think it's a great, let's do this. No, they're killing the economy. They're crushing the consumer. They're limiting the availability of credit to small businesses, which are being completely erased in favor of the corporate agenda. Where's the outcry? Where's the revolt? I don't see one. How about you? But anyway, on the back of that, so what happened earlier, the market was under pressure. All of a sudden, the Fed's Beige Book comes out. Oh, the economy is slowing more than expected. No one saw this one coming. Oh no. How about you and me? As clear as day. Okay, so the market actually went positive. The S&P 500 went positive. The NASDAQ went positive here. Why? Because this is a signal to the market that the Fed may scale back rate hikes moving forward. Let me explain this to you. We're getting another rate hike. Absolutely, the next FOMC meeting. Are they going to pause at that time? It almost doesn't even matter anymore. They want us to believe that, again, this is what they sold to the people of the world. By raising rates, some miracle was going to happen eventually sometime in the future, and inflation was going to come down. It has not done that at all. Oh, yes, that's something else here. So, hold on a minute. I wrote this down here. So the Fed's Beige Book. Oh, yeah, here we go. Are you ready for this one? They want you to believe that price pressure or rising prices are slowing. How about no? They are not slowing. As a matter of fact, what did we just find out earlier today over in the UK? Inflation is still surging out of control. Food inflation outpacing everything. And that issue with food inflation is going on right here as well. And with the issue lately with energy, despite the drop we've had in crude oil today, okay, no. You can expect food prices to go much, much higher. Again, they've weaponized the entire system. Don't listen to Greg Mannarino. Listen to Christine Lagarde. Whatever it is over there, the thing, okay? She admitted that central banks have weaponized the financial system. You can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. On the economic front today, we got mortgage demand falling 10% in just the last week. Oh yes, but our economy, it's fantastic. No, the Fed's Beige Book is admitting that the economy is slowing more than they expected, you see, because they think we're all stupid and we can't see this for ourselves. My blood is boiling. Oh, That's something else I wanted to address, talking about blood boiling here. So we understand this issue with the banks, okay? Better than expected earnings, better than expected earnings, better than expected earnings. True or not, okay? A lot of you out here don't buy it. I tend to agree with that. But what are we forgetting about? What is not being spoken about at all? The liabilities that are on the books of these institutions. People, we are talking about trillions of dollars in liabilities that if you were to strip them out, all of these banks would be completely underwater by trillions of dollars here. But you're not supposed to know that either here. And losses on these banks' books are off the Richter scale, but you're not allowed to know that either. You understand, right? Could you only imagine, for example, we're seeing again, what is the Fed doing? They're raising rates, raising rates, raising rates. These institutions in bonds alone that they've lost probably trillions of dollars in bonds alone. What about all of the bad loans that these banks are holding? People are defaulting on their loans at their fastest pace, even since the last meltdown here. But you see, you're not allowed to know that either. Car repossessions are crazy. Credit card, credit card debt is surging. People can't pay them off. So what's happening here is these banks are going to be forced to eat losses here. But you're not allowed to know that. So strip out whatever these banks have on their books, and we have a system that is going to demand. Are you ready for this one? Sit down. That is going to demand that the big institutions get, well, massive capital injections, but don't you dare call it a bailout. So what do we got going on here? A few other things. These regional banks here, did you hear this one? The regional banks who are currently have runs on them and people pulling their cash out to throw it into the large institutions. Now apparently what they're telling us here is this seems to be slowing. Sure. Well, because these smaller institutions got wiped out in favor of the large institutions as they integrate the system. Oh, no. Don't say consolidate. It's integrate. You know that. Make it up. Make any of this up here. So, again, I don't know what the market's doing right now, but on the back of the Fed saying that the market is slowing down, the economy is getting to me, people. The economy is slowing faster than they believed. Although I find that hard to believe, okay, because you and I knew this. The market, I don't know, went positive. The S&P 500 went positive. Let's see what that does. This market is so stretched right now. It really does need to fall. Are we going to get a pullback? Let's look over at the debt market. The debt market is still flashing a warning sign in my view, okay? Bond yields rising globally here. Market doesn't like it. Relative strength of the dollar higher. MMRI 229 last time I looked. Let's see where this goes. A lot of effort is going to have to go into keeping rates suppressed and push cash into the stock market. More so every day. Again, it must grow exponentially. You know that as well. So that's the story here. The economy continues to free fall. Mortgage demand is just gone here. Banks holding trillions of dollars in toxic assets, bad loans, massive losses on bonds. Could you only imagine? Seriously, could you really only imagine? It's out of freaking control. But we're going to get it. But again, does it matter? No. Do you believe or do you not believe? Here's the question. Do you not believe that the major institutions are all going to get bailed out? Why do you think they floated at Bernanke? Do you think they floated this thing out just for fun? No. They're rearing his ugly face in front of you and me and everybody, again, to dictate our lives to us, to tell us that what we're seeing is not real, as they always do. And of course, he was the puppet who was the mastermind between the Troubled Asset Relief Program, TARP, and everything got bailed out. So that's what they're doing here. They're floating the freak out, freak being Bernanke here. Make any of this stuff up. Try to do it. Just try to make it up, people. Anyway, cryptocurrencies still remain under pressure as I am doing this. Gold and silver relatively flat, again, as I am doing this. Crude oil under pressure as I am doing this. Relative strength of the dollar higher as I am doing this. Let's see what they pull off here. But it doesn't even matter. To me, this thing has gone off the freaking rails. And it's only going to get worse when they meet. Just let's put this into perspective before Greg Mannarino blows a gasket here. When they float out, when they got to dust off a creature, okay, from the last meltdown here, to tell you what you already know. There's a reason for that. Nothing is ever done by accident. They're floating out that freak so you can associate him with bailouts in the TARP program or whatever happened last time. Your brain starts to engage. But what are people going to do about it? Nothing. Mark my words here. The banks are getting a bailout. Trillions of dollars in losses on their books, but you're not allowed to know about it. You're not allowed to know, but it should be obvious. It should be obvious. What have we known for at least 8 months? No deposits, no loans, no deals. Okay, well, they got the deposits from the smaller institutions, but still, no loans, no deals, and they want us to believe that bank earnings are coming in better than they expected as well. Of course, some of this is because these institutions are now allowed to charge more for the cash that they're loaning to everybody. Oh, but do you think maybe your savings account will gain off of this? How about no, you're getting robbed blind here. Anyway, people, look, that's all. So I will see all of you in the morning. No live stream again today, 1:05 p.m. This is going to suffice, at least I hope so. I do apologize to all of you. All right, I'll see all of you again tomorrow morning. Please comment. Let me know what the hell you think about this stuff, because I'm telling you, Greg Mannarino is going to freaking blow a gasket right here on camera one day, which I'm just going to end up on the floor. Please, somebody call an ambulance if I don't get up. All right, look, that's all. I'll see you in the morning, all right? Take it easy.